Hey, what's up? This is Jason Drone. Welcome to today's episode of GSD Daily. This is episode 154. This is the Expand series, and today we're going to talk about basically expanding your influence through other methods. So particularly through like printed material. And it might sound a little weird, but let me dive into this a little bit. Like, we are absolutely in a digital culture right now. Like, people are buying digital PDFs, people are downloading digital stuff. Like, that's all there is to it. And as with any great kind of, revolution or change, that the old thing still remains equally, if not more, viable. And here's what I mean. Since the pandemic started and there was a run in book manufacturing, back in March, April, like I read a lot. Back in March and April, there was just a holdout on books because books weren't essential. So basically, I would order 3-4 books a month, and all of a sudden the delivery date was pushed out 4 or 5 weeks because they were prioritizing food and all that other kind of stuff. So what ended up happening was there was this mass migration to digital stuff, including myself. I mean, I love physical books, and I'm like 50-50 digital versus paperback now, which I never thought I would have been there, So the fact is, like, selling PDF reports, selling PDF books on your website is a very profitable, very viable strategy right now. However, it's important to package your product, package your stuff in a way that people want to consume it. So here's a cool project. If you remember, about a month and a half ago, we released our legendary playbook. So the automated webinar playbook that walked through how to put together automated recurring webinars for you to get clients. But now, through a couple weird iterations back and forth, just because the formatting didn't work out right, we actually had them printed. So this is a 54-page workbook that is full color. It's up on Amazon for $10. But basically, the inspiration behind this playbook was we wanted something that was like equal parts training and how to, journal, and checklist. So you could actually go through this thing and put it together for yourself if you wanted, or you could write notes in the margins and go through checklists and everything else to actually, so you can hand them off to us and say, hey, go build this. So this is kind of how it turned out. If you look, very, very small. So 54 pages, it's 8.5 by 11 on a just a flat cover, but it's full color on the inside. So if you can see that. That's pretty cool, right? So full color on the inside. And here, like right here, we have a little notes section. There. And then there's a little checkbox. So your webinar tools checklist: microphone, camera, lighting, webinar software, email marketing software, and then so this actually goes through and puts together our strategy for putting the whole thing. Like, there's the funnel right there. So all in all, this little thing, so damn excited about it, because we're going to end up having a bunch of these playbooks for a lot of different scenarios. This was really the first one, and it worked out so well, and it looks so awesome from a printed standpoint. Now, where to print it? That's always the question. Like, I don't have a publisher, don't have a printing house. Where to publish it, though? We just publish right through Amazon. So if you go to kdp.amazon.com, it used to be where your Kindle books were published from. So you would upload your PDF, upload your EPUB file to Amazon, and then they would approve it and publish it on Kindle. Well, a bunch of years ago, Amazon bought CreateSpace, and it doesn't look like CreateSpace is even up anymore. I tried to type it in to show you, but basically CreateSpace was the on-demand physical product company. They promote my first book, Phoenix Formula, they actually put it together, formatted it, did the cover, the whole thing. It was like $1,000 or something, and then they actually put it all together. But since it is 100% self-service, so they have the Kindle Create software that you download on your computer, and then you can put together a book. But you upload it into kdp.amazon.com, and then you go through the form factors. You pick your size, you pick full color, you pick glossy or matte covers. So that's a matte cover. It's 8.5 by 11. And then you design it. There's a pure preview and everything. Goes through a little approval, and then you can buy. You can order bulk cost books. So like I ordered 5 of these things just to get some video, maybe do a little giveaway. So I got 5 of them, so they were each like $5 cost, and they're being sold on Amazon for $10 each. But this is a very, very, very cool way of being able to give your clients something or send your clients something in the mail. If you have a high ticket product, high ticket service or whatever, you can just literally mail this thing up and say, here you go. It comes in a big ass envelope. Look, it would be so cool to have it delivered to somebody you just got off the phone with. So that's what I got for today. So it's a way to expand your knowledge, way to expand, and just generate some more trust, generate some more awareness, more likability from your prospects so that you can ultimately, sell them something else. So thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any questions at all, go to doneforyou.com and just click the little button. Somebody will be with you, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Thanks.